have realized that the investments that our friends made in agriculture in the past were investment that went into private pockets. Unfortunately, most of the implementations of their policies like the PFJ1, PFJ2, we saw them planting for food and jobs, but the plant never turned into food and it never turned into jobs. And so that meant that the monies went somewhere. And I have diagnosed this problem far before, and I've been speaking about it repeatedly, that look, most of the policies implemented by our friends are taken over by rent seekers. And it is purely because of government's unwillingness to implement the policies efficiently. So the case of adverse selection comes in when you have decided to give your party people and some family members the money to go and bring in imports and come and bring in inputs and come and sell to the farmers. And they sell it to them at any amount, and you think that you have subsidized it for the farmers. It wouldn't work. And so under the President Mahama administration and in this our farmer services program, what we are doing is that we are combining two old approaches or two old models of input support. We are looking at input subsidy and we are looking at input credit all together at the farmer service center. And so government now procures the inputs at a subsidized rate, send it to the farmer service center, and when you come there and you want the inputs and you don't have the money, you access the farmer credit system. And the farmer services centers are going to be an all-round centers that provides 360 services to the farmer. And so if the farmer needs inputs, he gets the inputs there. If he needs information, he needs extension guidance, he needs training, he gets it at the farmer service center. And this approach we are using is what we call the differentiated approach. And so the farmer comes and wants to grow maize. You are giving him a particular maize variety. You must give him a fertilizer that can perform better with that maize variety, because maize varieties perform differently with various combinations of fertilizer, NPK. You understand? You have the case whereby we are supplying fertilizer to the farmers and urea to the farmers, and we don't know that the maize needs more phosphorus to yield the fruits. And so you give them 15, 15, 15. Then you give them urea. Urea has nitrogen. Then the N2 in the fertilizer is nitrogen. So high nitrogen, low phosphorus, low yields. And that is why he has spoken about agriculture for economic transformation. And through this agriculture for economic transformation, we are looking at the transformational grains development program, where we look at maize, we look at soybean, we look at rice, we look at sorghum. These are four main grains that Ghanaians do not live without. And we believe that if we are able to grow in surplus, then we would be able to meet our food sufficiency needs in rice, in maize, and in soybean, and most importantly, in livestock. Because if the grains do well, livestock does well.